Kicks, what's going on, YouTubers? Thanks and shout out to JC Lopez, founder of Urban Necessities, founder of 2J's Kicks. Appreciate you, bro. If you remember me and you, we rapped for about 3-4 minutes at SneakerCon Chicago. That's when I first met you. Also be in Vegas in October, so I plan on stopping by Urban Necessities. I got my $5 bills, man, ready to play some key masters, ready to do some cold vlogging in your store, bro. Before we get to my top 10 sneakers, if you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to me at Unbreakable Kicks. I'm based out here in Chicago, Illinois. Air Jordan 7s is my favorite Jordan silhouette of all time. But enough of the small talk, let's get to the kicks. 10 on the list is a tie. And ironically, it's some 10s. Big fan of Drake, big fan of his music, big fan of his shoes. I'll never forget, me and my wife, we were out in Oak Brook celebrating one of our anniversaries, and Sneakers app randomly dropped these, and I was about to go do a deal for $800 for a dude for these OVO Tens. Wind up getting it for retail, so I'll never forget that. Wind up getting these for retail also at State Street, the Jordan store downtown in Chicago, Illinois. So both of these I was able to get for retail. OVO Tens, like I said, love Drake, love the collaboration, I love all the OVO shoes. So here we go, number 10, we got the OVO Tens. For the 9th spot, we got the Air Jordan 12 PSNY Wheat. Out of all 3 pairs that recently dropped, this is my favorite colorway. I do love the gray pair that released in December 2015, but this wheat pair is hands down my favorite. The quality on these is outstanding. Did wind up paying a little bit over retail for these. Didn't get these for retail. These was exclusive for New York, but a buddy of mine wound up hooking me up for a decent price and wound up getting me the PSNY 12 Wheats. So number 9, we got the Air Jordan 12 PSNY Wheats. For the number 8 spot, we got the Air Jordan 4 Calls. Man, like I always tell myself, I do not want to pay resale for any shoe. But this year, I'll pay resale for maybe like 3 pair of shoes. But Calls 4s was definitely one of them. I honestly actually did a good trade for these. Wind up giving a buddy of mine $700. And I gave him a couple pair of Yeezys for retail. So it still wind up adding up to that resale value. But I didn't have to actually pay the $1,500 that these are going for now. Suede off the chain. We all know about the quality of these for the people who have held a pair of Calls. We all know about the glow-in-the-dark bottom. Now what's going to be interesting next year is to see about that all-black pair that Drake has already been wearing. Hopefully it's not just going to be a sample. Hopefully those are going to actually release. Probably the best shoe of 2017 thus far in my opinion. And with that being said, number 8, we got the Air Jordan 4 Calls. For the number 7 spot, we got the Air Jordan that started it all for me. The Air Jordan 6 Bread. I remember in 2010 when I was in college at University of Illinois, when these released, this was the first retro Jordan that I have ever had, that I've ever bought. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Before I had these, I had Team Jordan, Spizike, 6 rings. But these Bread 6s were the first retro that I've ever owned. And I beat these to the ground when I was in college. Quick story about these. I actually went into the mall to grab those Aqua Fusion 8s. If y'all remember those, when Air Force One and Jordan had the Fusions, I went into the mall looking for those. They sold out of those, but they had one more pair of Bread 6s. And I picked these up, and like I said, I beat these to the ground. So these will always hold a special place in my collection, in my heart, as far as collecting Jordan. So number 7, we got the Air Jordan 6 Breads. Filling up the number 6 spot, we got the Air Jordan 9 Ben. Quality on these is amazing. I have all the Bens, but this Ben 9 is something special. Colorway is crazy. Quality is crazy. Probably one of the most limited Bens to have out of the entire series. If you guys don't know about Bens, Bens are numbered, and this pair is 944 out of 1,331 pairs. So it's only 1,331 pairs of Bens that's in existence right now. Let's just say half of them are already beaten, destroyed. But anyways, like I said, quality is amazing. The smell of Bens is crazy. You got your heavy wood trees for your Bens, also for you people who've never owned a pair of Bens. I picked these up on my 24th birthday to complete my Ben collection. So shout out to my homie Harley for that. Appreciate it, bro. And number 6, you got your Air Jordan 9 Bens. In the number 4 spot is the Miro, and these are special to me because this was the shoe that I was wearing when I proposed to my wife. Very special to me. The colorway is crazy. Spain exclusive. If you guys don't know, this shoe pays tribute to the 1992 Dream Team, where they destroyed every team in the Olympics. You got accolades down here at the sole of the shoe. You got all the teams that the United States beat, all their flags you have on the shoe. Like you have Brazil, Germany, Spain. The United States destroyed all those teams. And what's so special about the Miros, not only is that it's an extremely limited shoe, it's that it came with this crazy lace pack. This lace pack alone is about 300 bucks. A lot of people who have Miros don't have the lace pack, so to have them both together, an extremely rare combination. So my number 5 in my collection is the Air Jordan 7 Miros. So the number 4 spot goes to the Air Jordan 13 Ray Allens. Took me years to get my hands on a legit pair. Still got the receipt. You know it's critical when you got the receipt in the baggie also. Shoes are kept in the baggie plus the receipt is kept in the baggie. Crazy thing about these is that I had the complete package. I had the shoes, DS, the receipt, and the shirt. Wind up selling the shirt 2 years ago to a guy who paid me $160 for the Ray Allen shirt. And now I'm thinking like, man, if he paid me that much for a shirt, the shirt must have been worth something. So I haven't been able to get the shirt again. Shirt is probably worth about $250, $300 now, but the shoes is more important to me. Quality on these tumble leather is nasty. Not like the tumble leather we get on 13s now. Great quality shoe. It's pretty much just an Air Jordan 13 Cherry, but it's just all green. But the tongue is very special too, because you don't have your signature Jumpman. You actually have Ray Allen shooting a jump shot with the words Ray right behind it. Dope shoe. Love this shoe. Actually put it on for the first time not too long ago. If you guys want to go and check out How to Be a Smart Sneakerhead on my page, you will see that in the thumbnail I was wearing one of these shoes up in that thumbnail. So coming in at number 4, you got your Air Jordan 13 Ray Allen. Alright y'all, it's getting good now. Number 3, we got the Air Jordan 13 Bens. These came out years ago and the smell is still there. Leather, so soft and buttery on these. No Jumpman, you got your Ben print. Now rumor says that the Ben print is from like Jordan putting out a cigar and like smashing it. That's what the Ben print is for. We don't know what Ben stands for. We probably never will. I'm sure Jordan don't even know what it stands for. But the quality on these crazy. The colorway, that desert clay with that maroon colorway, so cold on these shoes right here. Hands down, my favorite Air Jordan 13 ever made. Probably will never be a pair of Air Jordan 13s that can compete with these right here. My number 3, you got your Air Jordan 13 Bens. Filling up the number 2 spot is the Air Jordan 4 DB. This DB is hands down my favorite. I have all the DBs like I have all the Bens, but the Air Jordan 4 DB holds a special place in my heart. I remember when these came out in 2011, and like I said, I was just really starting to get into the Jordan game. I've only been in it for a year, and I thought that I was going to be able to grab these in Champaign, Illinois, not knowing how limited these were, how exclusive these were. It took me 4 years to get my hands on a pair of these right here. Wind up paying, I think I paid like a stack on these. This was when DBs was at like its peak, and all DBs were expensive at that time, but just love this shoe. I love that electric lime with the black and the blue. If this emblem was Spider-Man right here, this would be my number 1. Not a big fan of DC Comics or Superman, but if this is Spider-Man, this would hands down be my number 1 shoe in my collection over anything else ever created. Number 2 on the list, we got your Air Jordan 4 Dornbecker. So, I started the countdown with a tie. Number 1 is going to be a tie, but not necessarily a tie, but it is. Number 1, we got the Air Jordan 12 OVOs. Originally, the white pair has been my favorite since I copped these, but the black pair is not far behind from it. Like I said earlier, love Drake, love the OVO collaboration he has. The Stingray on the black pair pops so much more than the white pair, but this white pair is the crispiest Jordan out today. No Jordan is as crispy as this. 100% authentic for both pairs. Have receipts for both pairs. Will never trade either one of these pairs. I was able to double up on these and traded it for, I'm not even going to say the shoe. Not even going to say the shoe. But I wound up trading these for a shoe for one of my frat bros who actually wanted the black OVO. So he wound up getting a pair. Mine is still DS. My whites are still DS. Don't know exactly when I will wear these, but it has to be a special day. Has to be a special day. But there we go, guys. Number 1, we got the Air Jordan 12 OVO set. So again, thanks to Jay's Kicks, JC Lopez, for letting me be on your channel, bro. Again, I'll be out there in Vegas in October. Hopefully I can see you again in person so we can chat it up again, get some good vlog action going, bro. Again, appreciate you. For everybody who's never seen me before, again, my channel is called Unbreakable Kicks. Instagram is Unbreakable Kicks. Subscribe to my channel. Once I hit 10K on my channel, I'm doing a whole collection video. I have over 280 pair of Jordans, and I'm going to do a whole collection video once I hit 10K. And also doing a Yeezy giveaway with my bro, The Vintage World, who y'all also seen early on 2J's Kicks page. So, OVOs, Unbreakable. Like I always say on my channel, Unbreakable out.